pleasant surprise. Nah, yeah, pleasant and surprise. So it cannot comes together, so that we need to change. Ya, we need to change with adverb. Ya, yang mana yang bisa diganti adverb? Ya, yang sebelumnya. Oke. Ya, was pleasantly surprised. Oke, tidak pleasantly surprised. Not sorry, not pleasant surprisingly. No. Ya, karena yang dimodifikasi adalah yang setelahnya. Number 2 is correct. Ya, the salespeople frequently visit. Nah, di sini frequently modifies visit. Visit is the verb. Oke, ya, adverb bisa memodifikasi verb. This is correct. Okay, so that's skill 46, yeah, about basic use of adverb and adjectives. Let's move on to skill 47, ya. Who's get the turn? Siapa yang dapat giliran?
Saya, Sir.
Ya.
Untuk skill 47, yang dengan skill 47 harus bertema menggunakan kata sifat setelah menghubungkan kata kerja. Pada umumnya kata keterangan dan bukan kata sifat menjadi sangat jelas setelah kata kerja karena keterangan tersebut menggambarkan kata kerja. Contohnya pada spoke, she spoke nicely. Spoke itu sebagai kata sifat yang diikuti dengan kata nice, yaitu kata kerja. Namun, harus sangat hati-hati jika kata sifat adalah kata kerja, sehingga kata kerja itu sebagai penghubung yang diikuti dengan kata sandi yang lebih kuat daripada kata keterangan. Contohnya itu she look nice. Di kata look itu diikuti dengan kata penghubung nice dan kata kerjanya yaitu she. Untuk yang bawah lagi, Sir. Mohon maaf, Sir. Untuk bukan kata sifat daripada kata keterangan, setelah kata kerja itu kata kerja menghubungkan, namun kita berhati-hati karena kata sifat yang berhubungan dengan kata kerja penghubung tidak selalu mengikuti kata kerja penghubung. Dan contohnya yaitu he seemed unusually nice. Dalam kata ini dan contoh dan example ini, kata sifat menggambarkan subjek he adalah sendiri yang dijelaskan oleh kata unusually dari unusually. Dari ini bahwa mungkin untuk memiliki keterangan lebih lanjut mengenai sebuah verb, tetapi hanya jika keterangan tersebut menggambarkan suatu sifat adjektif yang mengikuti. Berikut adalah kesimpulan dari adjective and kesimpulan dari yang saya jelaskan tadi.
Okay, thank you so much, Kadi. Yeah, so you have explained this section 47, use of adjectives and linking verbs. Ya. Nah, linking verbs itu adalah kata kerja penghubung. So usually this is in the form of linking verb to be. Yeah. So generally adverbs rather than an adjective, can come directly after a verb, because adverbs is describing the verb. Seperti tadi, adverbnya mendeskripsikan verbnya. In this example, the verbs can follow the adverbs nicely. This is adverb so to describe spoke. This is different. However, you must be very careful if a verb is a linking verb. A linking verb is followed by adjective rather than an adverb. Ya, oke. Nah, linking verb itu diikuti adjective, bukan adverb. Nah, these examples, subject and adjective. Ya, she looks nice. Ya, she looks nice. Nah, di sini this is the verb, this is subject, verb, and this is the adjective. Let's see the explanations. In this example, the linking verb looks, yeah, okay, so this is looks to describe this one, is followed by the adjective nice. This adjective describe the subject she, ya, dia nampak manis, nice, for example. So you should be sure to use adjective rather than an adverb, ya. So we do not use nicely, she looks nicely, but she looks nice. Ya, karena untuk mendeskripsikan subjeknya tadi si, ya. Okay, but be careful because the adjective that goes with the linking verbs doesn't always directly followed by a linking verb. Ya, nah ini jebakan teman-teman. Tidak selalu langsung diikuti linking verb. Ya, he seems unusually nice. Okay, he seems unusually nice. Nah, in this case, jadi seems-nya tidak langsung diikuti nice. He seems nice, itu betul. But in this case, he seems unusually nice. But unusually here will modify the adjective nice. Ini adalah memodifikasi adjective nice-nya. Ya, jadi nice-nya itu mendeskripsikan subjeknya he, but in this case adverb-nya mendeskripsikan nice-nya. Okay. Yeah. So that's the explanation. So this is the formula. Yeah. So adjective adverbs after verbs. Ya, jadi ada susunan adjective dan verbs after verbs. Nah, so in this case, so the subject, ya, will follow the linking verbs and also the adjective. Ya, pada basicnya subject, verbs, and adjectives. Ya, but in other sentence, we can also find subject, verb, nah, adverb, and adjective. Itu bisa. Ya, subject, verb, and adverb itu bisa. Okay. This one, some linking verbs that followed by adjective. Jadi ini ada beberapa contoh linking verb yang diikuti adjective. Appear, be, become, feel, look, prove, seem, smell good, for example, taste good, and so on. Terus tadi contohnya juga seems sama look. Tadi juga contoh ya linking verb yang diikuti adjective. Nah, karena pada basicnya pada basicnya verb tidak bisa langsung diikuti adjective, tapi untuk beberapa verb atau linking verb ini bisa diikuti adjective. Mau ditambah adverb depannya bisa. Okay. Examples: the parents seem, this one is incorrect ya. Seems angrily. Nah, this is adverb. Padahal ini adalah example of linking verb yang harusnya diikuti adjective. He seemed angry, ya, harusnya angry. Number 2, the speaker talk knowingly. Okay, talk knowingly about the prehistoric fossil. Okay, talk. Okay, is the verb. This is knowingly is the adverb. Nah, boleh. Ya, karena fungsinya adjective adalah memodify verb. Ya, oke. Ini masuk. Adverb, modify, adverb. Okay, thank you so much. Next, skill 48. Okay, who's got the turn?
Bila, sir.
Ya, Bila.
Jadi skill 48 itu membahas mengenai posisi kata sifat dan kata keterangan yang tepat dalam suatu kalimat. Di dalam bahasa Inggris, kata sifat itu harus diletakkan di depan kata benda yang akan dijelaskan atau diterangkan. Contohnya itu, the information important is on the first page. Itu harusnya kata sifat itu di depan kata benda. Jadi harusnya importantnya itu nggak ada di situ, tetapi di depan kata bendanya yang informasinya itu. Kemudian yang kedua, posisi antara kata keterangan dan objek kata kerja dalam suatu kalimat itu ada kata sifat yang Jadi yang kedua itu posisi antara kata keterangan dan objek kata kerja. Jika dalam satu kalimat ada kata sifat yang diikuti objeknya, maka kata keterangan itu tidak boleh ditempatkan di antaranya. Di antara kata sifat dan kata objek itu. Jadi harus di depan atau di belakang kalimatnya. Contohnya itu, he has taken recently in an English course. Itu yang benar, itu contoh yang salah. Harusnya recently-nya itu bisa diletakkan di depan atau di sebelum he has taken-nya itu atau di belakangnya. Udah, Sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Bella, for the explanation. Yeah, so this is the position of adjective and adverbs. Ya, the positions. Kita membahas tentang posisi. Ya, nah, position of adjective. Kita lihat dulu yang pertama. Ya, so adjective can usually appears before nouns. Ya, biasanya adjective itu bisa muncul sebelum noun. Okay, the information important is on the first page. Nah, ini kan kebalik ya. The information important. Nah, harusnya kan the important information is in the first page. Nah, so ini kebalik, harusnya adjektif sebelum noun karena memodifikasi noun setelahnya. Okay. And this one, in this example, yeah. And the next example is the adverb. Yeah. So the position of adverb. Yeah. So adverb can have three positions. The first is at the beginning. Yeah. From this example, yeah. Recently, he has taken an English course. Okay. Tuh. Yang kedua, he has recently atau sebelum verb. Nah, sebelum verb we can use adjective. Sorry, adverb. Yeah, we can use adverb. Sebelum verb. This was recently taken. Or at the end, he has taken English course recently. So there are three positions of adverb: at the beginning, in the middle, yeah, in the middle before the verb, okay, or after the verb juga bisa, okay, but be careful, ya. Kalau yang ini kan tidak satu kalimat selesai, ya. Tapi kalau di sini yang tadi she sings beautifully, titik. Nah, dia bernyanyi dengan indah. Right. So that's right. Kalau yang ini konteksnya adalah he has recently taken English course. Ya. So we cannot put it after the verb. He has taken recently English course. Ya, there are many adverbs. Ada banyak adverbs, teman-teman. Also itu juga adverb. Ya. Already juga itu adverb. He has already taken. Ya. Oke. Ya, he. Ya, he may also. Ya, right. Nah, kadang-kadang kita masih terpengaruh struktur dalam bahasa Indonesia. Kayak misalkan, dia juga bisa belajar. Oke, kalau diterjemahkan, he also can study. Nah, position is not right. He can also study, should be like that. Jadi auxiliary-nya dulu, baru adverb-nya. Okay, so this is the position, yeah. Right, so you can read by yourself. Let's go to the examples. This one, the store opened with a sale Fantastic. Nah, this is misposition of adjective. Harusnya with a fantastic sale. Ya, kebalik. Karena memodifikasi noun sebelum noun. Second, number 2. The pharmacy has always, ya, adverb sebelum verb, after the auxiliary, always filled our order quickly. Nah, ini juga benar. Ada 2 adverb di sini, always and quickly. Betul. Satu yang ditaruh di sebelum verb, setelah auxiliary, yang terakhir di akhir. Ya. Right. Any questions so far before we jump into this exercise? No questions? Okay, let's move to this exercise. Okay, let's discuss all the questions. Okay, so let's discuss from number 1, yeah, to review skill 46 up to 48. So correct or incorrect, number 1? Any answers? Correct or incorrect, number 1? Ya, yang sudah mengumpulkan exercise-nya, silakan dilihat lagi jawabannya apa. Yang sudah menjawab, silakan ikut menjawab. Ya, 1 minute has passed. Ya, sudah 1 menit teman-teman berlalu ya. So you will miss 2 or 3 questions. Teman-teman kehilangan 2 sampai 3 nomor di structure. Okay, still number 1. What is the answer? Correct or incorrect? Ini baru hanya menentukan benar atau salah ya, belum mencari mana yang salah, A, B, C, D. Ya, I'm counting the minutes ya. Saya menghitung waktunya, teman-teman. Two minutes ya, sudah 2 menit berlalu, teman-teman. So you miss 5 to 6 numbers. Teman-teman kehilangan 5 nomor. Oke, anyway, can you listen to my voice? Teman-teman bisa dengar suara saya? Oke, cek, test. Is my voice clear? I'm afraid that you cannot hear my voice. Saya takut teman-teman tidak bisa mendengar suara saya malah. Yeah, so still ya, I'm still be waiting for this ya. Number one, siapapun yang tahu jawabannya, yuk silakan sebutkan jawabannya. Correct or incorrect? Ya, anyone knows number one? So it's been 4 minutes, sudah 4 menit berlalu teman-teman. So you missed 10 questions more or less. Yeah, I saw there are 33 students who have submitted. Saya melihat barusan ada 33 sekitar ya mahasiswa yang sudah mengumpulkan exercise-nya. So it means that you have answered. Jadi teman-teman sudah menjawab, begitu kan? Sudah mengumpulkan, ya. Oke, so I invite you to discuss. Saya mengajak teman-teman untuk mendiskusikan ini. Ya, exercise skill 46 to 48. Ya. So I want you to analyze the sentence is correct or incorrect. Ya. So any answers? Ada jawaban?
Incorrect, sir.
Okay, incorrect. So which makes it incorrect? Ya, apa yang membuat salah?
Harusnya because of the dim lights.
Okay, thank you so much, Devi. Yeah, because of the dim lights. Dim is an adjective. Yeah, so adjective comes before the noun. Excellent. Okay, next, number 2. Correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay, so what makes it incorrect?
Exhaustedly. Harusnya
Harusnya exhausted. Yeah, so this is linking verb, ya, specific linking verb yang diikuti adjective langsung, ya, exhausted. Exhaustedly is adverb. Okay, alright, thank you. Next, number 3, nomor 3. Number 3.
Incorrect.
Okay, so what makes it incorrect again? Ya, tiga-tiga incorrect nih.
Remarkable should be remarkably.
Oh, excellent ya, remarkably ya, remarkably close ya. So this one will modify, ini akan memodifikasi close-nya ya. Good. Number 4, nomor 4 yuk.
Incorrect.
Incorrect again.
Careful should be carefully.
Okay, carefully ya, carefully, right? So carefully will modify, yeah, this one. So this is the adverb ya, at the end, ya. Okay, good. Oh, 4 numbers incorrect ya. How about this one? Number 5.
Correct.
Correct, betul. Ya, oke. Number 6, nomor 6.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay, what makes it incorrect?
The student had regularly attended.
Yeah. Yeah, the position of adverb ya, posisi adverbnya should be before the verb. Had regularly attended. Yeah, good. Number 7, nomor 7.
Correct.
Correct, that's good. Number 8.
Correct.
Okay, all right. Excellent. Number 9.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. So which one is incorrect?
Certainly.
Certainly.
Certain.
Certain. Yeah, seems certain. Yeah, this is special linking verb. Yeah, followed by adjective. Adjektifnya adalah certain. Okay, good. Number 10.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay, which one?
And they immediately put out the fire.
Okay, position ya, posisinya. They immediately put on the fire. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Devi, ya, for all your answers. Okay, yeah. So I also invite the other friends ya to join the discussion. Silakan teman yang lain juga ikut bergabung dalam diskusi ya. Okay, feel free to discuss, right? So there are, see how many participants. Yeah, there are 31 participants. Excluding me means 30. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go to this TOEFL exercise. So most of these are written expression form. Yeah. So let's begin with number 1. So what will be the incorrect words from this sentence? Mana yang salah? A, B, C, D. Anyone knows? Ada yang tahu?
D.
Okay, B. Modern art is on display. B or D, Devi?
Delta.
Delta. Okay, it's an unusual design. Yes. Okay, should be adjective because after that we have noun. Kita punya noun setelah itu. Jadi harusnya dibuat dalam bentuk adjektif. Good. Number 2. Yuk, nomor 2.
B.
B.
Yeah.
Okay, B. Yeah, so position of adverb, yeah, had already adopted. Good. Number 3.
B.
Okay, B again. D or B?
Beta.
Okay, heart attacks are fatal in 70%. Fatal. Yes. Number 4.
D.
Okay, D. Depends heavily on people. Okay. Number 5.
B.
Number 5. Only. Okay, only recently have gotten gardens. Okay. B industrial designers. Okay. All right. Good. Number 6. Number 6.
C.
C. As long as its legs. Okay, good. Number 7.
C.
Okay, a serious problem is how to communicate. Communicate blah 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 with. Nah, okay. We need adverb to modify communicate. So should be adverb reliably. Okay, good. Number 8. Nomor 8.
B.
B. Americans are destroying rapidly. Okay, are destroying. Okay, faster than an anchor every 2 minutes. So this one B the position. Okay, are rapidly destroying. Okay, good. Number 9. Nomor 9.
D.
The central banking system of the United States consists of 12 banks district. Okay. So which one is incorrect? Mana yang salah? B or D?
D. D.
D. Okay, alright. 12 district banks. Oke, karena di sini kebalik, mau modify banks harusnya. Good. Number 10.
C.
C. Telegraph service across the Atlantic was successfully established. Nah, karena ini memodify ini establishnya harusnya jadikan adverb successfully. Okay, good. So you know where is the mistake from the sentences. Okay, so let's have the TOEFL review exercise 1 to 48. 1 sampai 48. Okay, again, I invite all the students to follow or to join the discussion. Next, number 1. Yuk, nomor 1. Cek verb and subject. Sudah ada atau belum? And find the best answers. So what will be the best answers to complete the sentence? Okay, what? Pardon? A. Okay. Okay. I cannot clearly hear the voice. I got A or D. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, D. According to your answers. Okay. So let us put. Yuk kita coba taruh ya. Patty Bird. Okay, Patty Bird. The subject maybe the top tournament winner in women golf. Okay, all right. So we have the subject. Okay, so what we need is the verb. Yeah. Okay, or okay, yeah. So Patty Burke, the top blah blah blah, yeah, 3 golf tournaments from blah blah blah. Okay, well, we need verb. Yeah, we need a verb. Yeah. So the best answers for this is yang ada verbnya, teman-teman. Delta, who won? Patty Burke, the top tournament winner women's golf, who won 83 golf tournament from 1935 through 1964. Yeah, so there is no verb. Ya, tidak ada verb di situ. Ini kan connectors. Okay, to connect this one. So yeah, we have the subject. Kita punya subjek, teman-teman. Patty Burke, subjeknya. This is the top tournament winner women golf. This is a positive. Informasi yang menerangkan subjeknya. Ya, kita cek di sini. Apakah ada verb? Tidak ada. Ya, so option A salah karena ada subjeknya. Winning, no, this is not the verb. This one, D, yeah, but we have the connectors here. We don't need any connectors here. So the best answer for this is C. Ya, kalau disebutkan kalimatnya kan seperti ini. Patty Burke won 83 golf tournaments from blah blah blah. Ini hanya menerangkan Patty Burke. So we just need a verb, kata kerja yang tidak ada konektornya. C is the answer. Number 2, nomor 2. Okay, so this is at the beginning ya. Oke, jadi ada depan nih. Nah, kira-kira. Okay, with about 15 times its weight in air. Oke. Ya, apa ini? It is mixed with bla bla bla. Kan ya. Oke. It is mixed with about 15 times his weight in earth. No. Oke. So what is the verb? Apa verbnya di sini? Kalimat ini, teman-teman. Oke. Allow. Kita punya allow di sini. Oke, kita masukkan lagi coba. Yuk, kalau teman-teman confused, jawaban mana yang benar, masukkan saja opsinya ke sini. Ya, benar atau tidak. Oke, to mix it with bla bla bla. Bukan, ya. Oke, when mix. Oke, kalau kita masukkan yang C, when mixed with about 15 times its weight in air, as gasoline, ya, bla bla bla. Oke, ya. Ya, so this is not this one ya, not C. Oke, how about kalau B, to mix? No. A. No. Oke, D. What do you think about D? Kalau yang D gimana, teman-teman? How if we put D in this case? Kalau kita taruh D, only when mixed with about 15 times its weight in air, yeah, does gasoline allow the carburetor to run smoothly. Yeah. Okay, so the answer is D, yeah. Okay, so this is inverted. Okay, let's jump into the next part. Okay, number 3, yuk nomor 3.
B.
Number 3, okay, the Colorado River, which is, okay, yeah, it's clear, yeah, B, yeah, there is used for plural, jamak, so this is singular, good. Number 4, do you know number 4? Ada yang tahu jawaban nomor 4? Atau jawaban teman-teman apa untuk nomor 4? Ya, ini tentang gizi ya. Tentang makanan. Plant proteins tend to have amino acids than proteins from animal sources. Nah, so what do you think? Kalau jawaban teman-teman yang salah yang mana kira-kira? Jawaban teman-teman dulu yuk.
C.
C, oke. Harusnya harusnya
Fewer.
fewer ya. Oke, fewer because it is comparison. Betul sekali. Ya, kalau comparison kan harusnya komparatif ya, pakai more atau er. Nah, ini kan tidak pakai. Padahal ini mau membandingkan, ada than. Fewer amino acid. Ya, lebih sedikit. Ya, gitu. Good. Number 5. Nomor 4. Oke, great. Number 5, nomor 5.
B.
B. The Viking spacecraft, okay, has landed. Okay, yeah. So this is specific context, yeah, in the past. So the verb should be in the past as well. Ya, ini udah masa lalu ya. So this is for present perfect sekarang, but this is past perfect. Had landed. Good. Number 6. Nomor 6.
D.
D. Both, ya. Oke. So this is pair conjunction ya. Both harusnya diikuti and ya. Oke. Good. Next number 7. Nomor 7. Number 7.
C.
C ya, recently completed study. Good. Number 8. Nomor 8. Oke. So coronary occlusion ya results from a disease in which fatty substances with a large amount of cholesterol ya. Oke. So the mistake is, yang salah tadi di mana?
Delta.
Delta is should be harusnya should be
R.
R. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. R because the subject for this clause is fatty substances. Yeah. Okay. Good. Next number 9. Oke. Mana yang salah? Number 9.
A.
A ya. Oke. So be careful with active and passive ya. Hermione tidak bisa memberikan kembali tapi dikembalikan. Is was given back ya. Number 10, jelas. Terakhir nomor 10.
D.
Okay, other sites of fossils, okay, discoveries in the Wyoming, okay, ranging from blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, this one yeah, have equally proven. Okay, this one yeah, have proven equally exciting. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so that's the answers for these skills. Yeah, thank you for the answers. So let us move to these skills, but before that, let us have 5 minutes break. Yuk kita break dulu 5 menit. So you may go to the restroom, silakan teman-teman boleh kamar kecil dulu. So may take some drinks, silakan boleh minum dulu. And please be prepared for groups in skill 49 up to 51. Oke, ya please invite the other friends. Silakan diundang teman-teman yang lain untuk bergabung juga yang belum datang. Oke, and please join the discussion later. Oke, 5 minutes. We will meet again at 3:08 ya. Oke. Yeah, welcome back everyone. So I'm late for about 2 minutes. Yeah, need taking some drinks. Okay. Right, let us continue our discussions. So we are heading to the next section. There is problem with adjectives. Yeah, more problem with adjectives. Yeah, the previous one is problem with adjectives. So this is more problem with adjectives. So there might be other problems related to the use of adjectives. So let us see seperti apa problem-problemnya. So the first, ya, related adjectives, ya, ly adjectives. Ya, jadi juga ada beberapa contoh adjectives yang berakhiran ly. Nah, nanti kita lihat seperti apa contoh-contohnya. Second, so predicate adjectives, ya. Apa itu predicate adjectives? Later we will see together. And number 3, ed and ing adjectives. Nah, there are several examples of ed and ing adjectives. So let us see together. Kita lihat sama-sama. So I'll invite friends for skills 49 to present this section. Oke, silakan. Anyone?
Oke, Mister.
Yeah.
Untuk skill 49, untuk mengenal kata sifat dengan akhiran li, umumnya ketika sebuah kata berakhiran li dalam bahasa Inggris, itu adalah kata keterangan. Namun ada beberapa kata yang berakhiran li yang merupakan kata sifat, dan kata sifat li ini dapat menyebabkan kebingungan dalam menulis sebuah ekspresi pertanyaan pada atas TOEFL. Untuk contohnya, the manager turned in his weekly report. Contoh ini benar, tetapi tampaknya salah. Tampaknya ada kata keterangan li di depan kata benda, yaitu report. Namun weekly ada kata sifat yang menjelaskan kata benda report. Untuk berikut adalah bagian mencantumkan kata sifat umum yang dapat muncul dalam bahasa Inggris seperti costly, early, friendly, kindly, likely, lively, lonely, manly, and etc. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Lulu, yeah. Lulu with is it right? And this is 49. Okay, recognize ly adjective. Nah, jadi memang ada beberapa contoh ly adjectives, kata yang berakhiran ly dan itu adjektif, gitu teman-teman. Tadi kan kita pahamnya ly itu adalah adverb. Ya, but there are some other examples, ya, ly but this is adjective. Nah, in this case, ya contohnya adalah, nah kadang kebingungannya itu muncul karena kita menganggap itu adalah adverb. Nah, adverb itu tidak bisa ditaruh di depan noun. Nah, itu kan pemahaman kita tadi. Nah, tapi di sini ada other adjectives. Nah, so this is the example. The manager turned in his weekly report. Nah, in this case, weekly itu adalah bentuknya adjektif. Nah, oleh karena itu dia ditaruh di depan kata benda noun. Weekly di sini artinya mingguan. Nah, weekly report, daily report. Nah, so ternyata ada beberapa adjektif yang berbentuk ly dan itu lumrah ditaruh di depan noun. This is the other examples. Ini contoh-contoh lainnya. Ya. So this chart lists common ly adjective. Nah, ini adalah contoh-contoh adjektif yang berakhiran ly. Ya. Costly, early, friendly, kindly, likely, lively, lonely, manly, daily, and so on. Ya. So what you need to do is to remember this. Ya, coba ingat-ingat teman-teman. Ya, tidak semuanya keluar dalam tes, but yeah, maybe some of them, but at least you know. Ya, these are all adjectives. Jadi semua ini adalah adjectives. Posisinya adjektif adalah bisa di depan noun. Ya, okay. This is federal taxes are yearly, ya, taxes. Nah, this is yearly itu memodify taxes sebagai adjective. Good. This is incorrect. Ya, at the fashion show, ya, the new seasonally, ya, fashion, the new seasonally fashions. Nah, this is, ya, will be shown. Okay, so this one, yeah, this is not ly adjective. Nah, atau tidak? Okay, not mentioned ya. Alright, so you cannot put it before the adjectives. Yeah. Okay, before the noun. Okay, let's continue. Yuk, lanjut. 50. Who got this? Siapa yang dapat ini?
Saya dan Regina, Sir.
Oke, ya, Tita.
Baik, skill 50 itu tentang use predictive adjective correctly. Jadi di sini dijelaskan bahwa kalimat adjektif itu hanya muncul di kalimat predikat. Lalu kalimat adjektif itu muncul setelah linking verb atau kata kerja penghubung. Seperti be. Lalu selain itu tidak dapat muncul juga di depan kata benda. Kita bisa lihat bersama-sama di contohnya. Contoh pertama ini ada the snake on the rock was alive. Ini adalah contoh yang benar. Kenapa? Karena predikat adjektif itu digunakan setelah kata kerja penghubung untuk menggambarkan subjeknya. Nah, di sini subjeknya adalah snake. Lalu contoh yang kedua, the live snake was laying on the rock. Ini adalah contoh yang salah. Kenapa salah? Karena digunakannya itu di depan kata snake. Dalam hal ini kata live itu harus digunakan. Selanjutnya akan dijelaskan oleh Regina.
Jadi di sini terdapat tabel. Jadi untuk mencantumkan beberapa kata sifat predikat dan bentuknya sesuai yang dapat digunakan di depan kata benda. Jadi kalau di sini kan kata predikatnya kan alike, nanti kalau di depan kata benda itu berubah menjadi like atau similar. Kemudian alive menjadi live atau living, alone menjadi alone, kemudian afraid menjadi frightened, kemudian asleep menjadi sleeping gitu. Jadi di sini memang kata predikat itu tidak dapat muncul di bagian depan kata benda, namun dia juga bisa munculnya itu setelah ada linking verb seperti be gitu. Terima kasih.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tita and Regina, for telling us about this predicate adjective. Yeah, so you're right. Yeah, so this predicate adjective appears after the verbs or the linking verb to be. Yeah, so we just need to remember that this kind of predicate adjective, yeah, all begins with a. Ya, semuanya tuh berawalan a. Alike, alive, alone, afraid, asleep. Yeah. And these are put at the end, ya, or after the linking verb, ya. Ya, yang contoh pertama tadi betul, ya. The snake, kalau nggak ada adverb keterangannya, the snake was alive, itu sudah betul ya. Oke, setelah linking verb. Ya, kalau yang ini the live snake, nah ini salah. Oke, so harusnya the live snake was lying. Ya, itu betul. But this is the alive. Yeah. So remember, so this kind of predicate adjective appears at the end or after the linking verb. So this is the examples. Okay, one. The two brothers do not look at all alike. Nah, so the two brothers do not look at all alike. Nah, okay, this one. Tadi kan look itu kan yang adjektif setelah verb ya. Nah, termasuk verb yang tadi itu. So this which can be followed by adjective. Ya, ini sudah betul, taruh di akhir. Ya, they look alike. Mereka terlihat sama, begitu kan? This adjective. Setelah verb. Next, number 2. My friend bought the alive lobster. Nah, this is incorrect ya, harusnya ya should not put this ya, tidak taruh di sini ya, bukan alive but alive ya, lobster hidup. Okay. Alright, that's good. Let's continue. 51. Ya, who got this? Siapa yang dapat?
Saya, Sir.
Ya, oke, Dina.
Baik, di sini saya akan menjelaskan untuk skill 51, di mana di sini penggunaan adjektif berakhiran kata ed dan ing. Di sini bentuk kata kerja yang berakhiran ed dan ing bisa digunakan sebagai adjektif, di mana kata-kata ini juga asalnya dari kata kerja pertama. Contohnya, clean dan cleaning, di mana di sini berasal dari kata yaitu clean. Kemudian di sini yang perlu dipahami adalah kata yang berakhiran ed berarti berawalan di, dan kata yang berakhiran ing bisa diartikan berawalan mi. Kemudian pada umumnya di sini noun yang dipasangkan kata adjektif berakhiran ed adalah benda yang dilakukan sesuatu. Kemudian noun yang dipasangkan kata adjektif berakhiran ing, yang dimana benda ini melakukan sesuatu. Di sini ada contohnya. Yang pertama, the woman cleaned the car. Di sini kalimat ini clean berfungsi sebagai kata kerja pertama. Kemudian untuk contoh yang kedua, the cleaning woman worked on the car. Di sini pada kalimat ini kata cleaning berfungsi sebagai adjektif yang menggambarkan noun woman, yang dimana perempuan yang membersihkan. Kemudian untuk contoh yang ketiga, the woman put the clean carpet the grass. Di sini pada kalimat ini kata clean berfungsi sebagai adjektif yang menggambarkan noun car, yaitu mobil yang dibersihkan. Kemudian penggunaan kata sifat berakhiran ed dan ing bisa dalam soal ini bisa membingungkan. Kemudian di bawahnya ada tabel. Ya, tabel ini adalah kata yang bisa digunakan, yang dimana di sini ed ini bermakna pasif, kemudian ing-nya bermakna aktif. Seperti itu, Sir. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much, Dina ya. So it's complete explanation. So this is about ed and ing adjective ya. And the basic principle to know about this is we must be very careful with the context or with the meaning of the sentence ya. Passive or active ya. So we commonly use ing adjective to refer to active ya. Oke, mengerjakan ya. And then we commonly use ed when we want to refer to passive, dikerjakan. Nah, so let's see the examples ya. The simple sentence, kalimat sederhananya itu the woman cleans the car ya. Si wanita itu membersihkan mobil. Nah, but this case the cleaning women ya, cleaning means adjective yang memodify women, perempuan yang membersihkan, gitu kan? The cleaning women membersihkan, so this means active, ya, mobilnya. But this case, the women put the cleaned car, ya, menaruh mobil yang dibersihkan atau yang sudah dibersihkan tadi, nah, ke garasi. So this is the mistakes. The cleaning car, ya, the cleaning car, mobil yang membersihkan. We cannot use the sentence because the car cannot clean. Ya, people can clean the car. Ya, this one, the cleaned women, ya, perempuan yang dibersihkan. No, oke. So this is the common mistake, ya, seperti itu. So basically you should know about passive and active, ya, itu dulu. Teman-teman harus paham aktif dan pasif dulu. Baru nanti bisa kalau ada soal adjektif seperti itu, tahu, oh this is you should be passive, oh this is should be active. Ya, this one ing active, ed passive, ya. It does the actions of the verb, it receives the actions, ya. Ing itu yang mengerjakan, ed yang diberikan action, ya. The happily playing children, ya. The happily playing children, berarti kan anak yang bermain, gitu kan. Oke. This one, the frequently played record, ya, berarti record yang dimainkan, record yang diputar, gitu kan. Ya. This is the examples. Number 1, the teacher gave a quiz on the just completing lesson. Nah, this is incorrect. Salah, teman-teman. Okay. Because this one, lessons cannot complete, ya, but diselesaikan, ya, on the just completed lessons, ya, jadi lesson yang pelajaran yang sudah diselesaikan, ya, should be completed. Next, number 2, there is a fascinating movie at the theater tonight, ya, fascinating, ya, filmnya mengagumkan. Nah, so this is correct, ya, fascinating movies, ya, filmnya mengagumkan. Okay. Not fascinated movies, dikagumkan, not mengagumkan. Okay. Alright, so that's the example. So let us review, yuk kita review 49 up to 51. Okay. Yeah, again, correct or incorrect, number 1 up to number 10. So number 1, what do you think of this sentence? Gimana pendapat teman-teman tentang kalimat ini? Correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. So what makes it incorrect? Apa yang membuat salah?
Appreciated harusnya sih.
Okay. Yeah, her kindly words of thanks made me feel appreciated. Ya, merasa dihargai, appreciated. Betul. Number 2.
Right.
Number 2.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Harusnya damaged, ya, with ed, ya, the damaged areas, ya. Oke, damaging areas berarti area yang merusak, no, tapi area yang memang merusak. Number 3. Correct, ya, good. Good. Number 4.
Incorrect.
Okay. Okay, number 4, incorrect. Okay, number 4, incorrect. It is likely that the early seminars will not be the most interesting, ya, interesting. Okay. Maybe go back to number 3, coba kembali ke nomor 3. Tadi correct, ya.
Incorrect.
Incorrect, ya. incorrect. This one, yeah. Okay. Right, number 5. Number 5. Correct. I prefer a live theater show to a movie. Good, betul ya. Okay. Next, number 6. Number 6.
Correct.
Correct, betul ya, betul. Ya, very well developed. Ya, well is the adverb, develop is the adjective. Okay, next number 7.
Incorrect.
Number 7 is incorrect. Let's see. Ya, ya, asleep ya. Oke, alright. The sleepy children harusnya sleepy. Good. Number 8.
Correct.
Correct. During the nightly news show. Okay. Nightly news show. There was a lively and fascinating debate. Yeah. What do you think? Ya, ada banyak nih. Ada 3 di sini. Ada nightly, ada lively, ada fascinating. Apakah ketiganya sudah benar digunakan? Gimana buat teman-teman? So what do you think? Apakah ketiganya sudah benar digunakan? Okay, during the nightly news shows. Okay, ya kalau yang ini sudah benar ya. There was a lively and fascinating. Ya, this is sebagai adjective ya. Was lively ya, ly adjective, fascinating ya, mengagumkan debate. How about this? Bagaimana dengan ini? Can we use nightly? Nightly. Okay, yeah. So this is correct ya. Oke, yang tiap malam gitu kan. Oke. Next. Number 9. Nomor 9. Okay, his car was struck by an uninsured motorist. Ya. Oke. 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 Uninsured motorist ya. Oke, betul ya, uninsured. Not uninsuring. Oke. Oke, good. Number 10. Number 10. Incorrect. Mana yang salah?
Frightened.
Frightened. Ya. Oke, ya. The girl was all alone. Betul. And feeling lonely. Betul. In the ya, this one ya. In the darkened, frightened house-nya harusnya frightening ya. Oke. All right. Thank you. Yeah, so that's all the answers. So let us review 49 to 51. So find the incorrect options. Ya, temukan mana yang salah. Can you find? Coba mana yang salah. Number 1. Number 1. ABCD. What?
C.
C. C. Okay. As the only major American river that flowed in west direction. Okay, so this is not adjective ya. So we would. Okay, so we must change it into. Yeah, so we must change it into adjective. Yeah, this is not adjective, right? So it can be to western direction. Yeah. Okay, becomes adjective. Yeah, C is the correct one. Number 2. Number 2. A. During the annual salmon. Yeah. Okay, migrations from blah blah blah. Okay. A. Number 3. Nomor 3.
C.
C.
Great.
Okay, number C. Yeah, great. Yeah. Okay, all right. So C ya, the use of adverbnya. Okay, Edelman stresses the mounting evidence, yeah, showing that great variation. Okay, great variation. Yeah, okay, good. Number 4. Perhaps.
D.
A.
D. Delta.
Okay, okay. All right, let's see. Perhaps the most welcoming and friendly of the park's wild places is the live oak, yeah, live oak forest that surrounds the district's alone visitors center in the okay, is the live oak forest that surrounds the district's alone visitors. Yeah, D ya. Yeah, it's not appropriate to put this there. Number 5. Halley's comet. Number 5. What do you think number 5? Mana yang salah? So the mistake is
A.
this one ya. A, ya, it must be passive ya. Viewed ya, dilihat. Melihat. Good. Number 6, nomor 6. Yuk.
B.
Oke, B ya. Oke, good. Number 7.
B.
B, ya, among the disputed sections, ya. Oke, good. Number 8. 8.
C.
C, ya. Oke, alright. Most probably because of the likable, ya betul ya. Oke, the nightly newscast on the locals, bla bla bla. Oke, good. Number 9. Nomor 9. Number 9. What's your answers? Apa jawaban teman-teman for number 9?
A.
Betul sekali ya. Signed ya, ditandatangani. Bukan menandatangani ya, should be passive. PD. Good. Number 10. Nomor 10.
D.
D. Ya, oke. Oke, D. The story presented by Fishers is headlong tale told so. Okay. So effectively that its momentum carries the readers right through the life. Okay. Okay, D or B?
D.
D. Oke, harusnya apa kalau D?
Lively.
Oke, the lively ya, and notes ya. Oke. Alright. So that's the exercise. So this is the last discussion for today. So let us review from 1 to 51. Wow, sudah banyak ya, 1 sampai 51. Okay, so please remember again skill 1 up to 51. Yeah. So let us answer question number 1 up to number 4 first. Ya, 1 sampai 4 dulu. Yuk. Number 1. Number 1. What's the answer?
A.
Iya, oke. So let's see ya, kita butuhnya apa. The Spanish missions in Alta, California. Oke, itu the subject. Oke, so we miss the subject, the verb. Kita hilang verbnya ya. Oke, kita tidak perlu subjek lagi. So the only answer that contains verb is A. Ya, true. A. Number 2, nomor 2.
C.
See, still other hundreds remains before fuel cells become suitable for private cars. Yeah, okay. Still other hundreds remain before. Okay, so we need subject ya. We need subject and we need verb. Okay, right. Yang ada verb, subject and verbnya. Let's see. Okay, good. Number 3, nomor 3. Mhm. A,
Beta.
beta. Okay, let's see. The daughters of Joseph Lovelace, yeah, were born into the generations of Omaha, forced to abandon tribal traditions. Sudah ada ya, subject and verb-nya. Oke. Mhm. Ya, if we put B, nah, if we put A tidak masuk ya. Kalau yang A, karena yang A ada subjeknya lagi. Oke. Kalau B, to mature on their reservations and to adapt to the white man's ways. Yeah. So based on the principles of the parallel structure, yeah. So we need to answer B, yeah. To mature, blah blah blah, and to adapt. Yeah. Okay. Parallel. Good. B. Number 4. What is the answers?
Was. Me.
Yeah, among the most revealing aspects of mining town was their paucity of public open space. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is inversion. Yeah. Okay. So the subject is their paucity of public open space. Yeah, singular was. Good. Number 5. Nomor 5. So which one is incorrect?
D.
D. Let me see. Yeah, factor analysis is used to discover how many abilities are, yeah, should be passive ya, are involved ya, dilibatkan. Betul. Harusnya tambah D ya. Okay. Number 6, nomor 6. Yuk.
B.
B ya. Oke, B. So, should be past perfect. Sudah lampau sekali ya harusnya. Jutaan tahun lalu tuh ya. Had evolved. Nah, good. Number 7. Nomor 7 yuk. Number 7.
B.
B. Dolphins and Sims are, ya, okay, are alike ya. Okay, good. Number 8, nomor 8.
D.
D. Yeah, in the appendix at the end of the chapter are the instructions. Nah, betul ya, inversion. Tapi subjeknya kan instructions, to-be-nya are. Betul. To be used for completion correct. Oke, for the correct completion ya. Oke, kebalik itu. Correct completion. Good. Number 9, nomor 9.
A.
Oke. Use sound that varies of only in the time but in space. Helps at the okay. Yeah, using sounds ya, active. Okay, good. Number 10.
C.
C. Oke. Oke. What it should be? Harusnya apa? Kalau yang C, yang betulnya. Which
Was held.
ya, was held, diadakan, ya. Oke, karena pasif, ya, tidak mengadakan tapi diadakan. Ya, the last major fair, ya, itu diadakan. Alright. Yeah, so mostly, yeah, we know that about the skills 46 up to 51. Yeah. Yeah, this is about grammar ya, grammar in English. Okay. So for those who like studying grammar, karena beberapa orang ada yang sukanya tuh belajar grammar terus, ya. Tapi juga ada yang suka speaking terus, ya. Okay. So for those who like studying grammar, so this is your area. Okay, but those who has started studying grammar, so I think this is the good start, ya. Karena studying grammar from TOEFL, ya, I think this is a good start as well. Selain teman-teman bisa paham grammar in English, but you can also do structure section in TOEFL test. Yeah, this is for the next meeting. Yeah, we still have for about 3 or 4 meetings the last. Yeah. Okay, I will inform you soon about the procedures of last TOEFL simulation, but certainly, yeah, it will be on site, yeah. So it will be written or paper based TOEFL simulation. Kita sudah coba di awal online at home, second online at the campus, and the last paper based in the campus. Yeah, this is for the next skills, yeah. Okay. Keep studying this, right? Any questions? Ada pertanyaan, teman-teman? Silakan. No questions. So we finish early today. Kita selesai lebih awal hari ini. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. So this is Tuesday. So maybe you have some plans after this. Yeah. Okay, for your juniors, yeah, next week is the midterm exam, the final exam week, yeah. Okay, but for you, so please keep working on your thesis. Good luck. Okay, so hopefully there is no problem about your research, but you can go and you can graduate together. Okay, so this is the end. I'll see you again on the next meeting. That is on Friday. Yeah, Friday is not holiday, yeah. Okay, so be prepared for this. Yeah, good luck for your TOEFL study. Yeah. See you on Friday.